A market researcher selected 200 people at random from a group of people who indicated that they liked a certain book. So all 200 said they liked a book. They were shown a movie and then asked whether they liked or disliked the movie. 95% said they disliked the movie. What can be inferred? Most people who like this book will dislike this movie. 100 Park District members will be selected to participate in a survey about selecting a new Park District coordinator. Which of the following methods of choosing the 100 members would result in a random sample of members of the Park District? So if we did the alphabetical, we'd probably have people of the same families. Volunteers are not going to be random. Those attending a particular event, again, not random. A is the only one where we're using a random selection out of everyone. A scientist conducted an experiment and selected a random sample of runners from a list of all high school track participants from a certain city. The scientist randomly assigned each runner to one of two treatment groups, and the results of the experiment were found to be statistically significant. To which of the following populations can the results of the experiment be safely generalized? Well, we had a random sample of who? Runners from a list of all high school track participants from a certain city. So the sample was some of the runners, and we can apply this to all of the runners, only in this city. Which of the following sampling methods is most appropriate to estimate the proportion of all employees of the company who are satisfied with their job? We have 50 stores located in different areas. Would it make sense to select one of them? That's not going to give you a good proportion for all employees. The highest paid and lowest paid might skew the results. Not everyone is going to be comfortable using a website, and it sounds voluntary. Picking randomly a certain number of employees from each stores is going to give you the best sampling of what all employees at the company think. Keywords in this one, they surveyed 500 residents who own dogs and asked them if they were in favor of a dog park. Well, they didn't ask anyone without dogs, so it's not representative of everyone, it's only representative of dog owners. So a city with 120,000 residents is voting on a proposal. A company randomly surveyed 1,200 of the residents to see if they would support it. 60% did with a margin of error of 2. What that means is between 58 and 62% of the residents approve it. D. Jennifer surveyed 60 adults visiting the park with their children, and 45 of them wanted to use taxes for additional playground equipment. Is the problem the sample size? Probably not. I would say the sampling method is flawed. If you're only asking parents with kids, they're going to be more likely to want to spend money on playground equipment compared to any other resident. If 23% of the students in the population saw a movie at least once per month with a margin of error of 4%, which is an appropriate conclusion? Well, it's not about how sure the researcher is, because the researcher is using data. And this took the margin of error up but not down. D is the right one because we take 23 minus 4 and 23 plus 4. We're conducting a survey on whether people prefer watching sports on TV or attending the sporting event. And they asked 117 people at a restaurant. So the most significant problem, least likely to be reliable, is they asked people at a restaurant if they would rather watch it on a TV or at the actual event. The people that like going to the events might be at the event.